said Hedgehog. I'll miss you, said Rabbit. I know, said Hedgehog. You just told me. You were so forgetful, said Hedgehog. Forgetful, said Rabbit. Yes, said Hedgehog. I already told you why I won't miss you. Remind me, said Rabbit. I will sleep, said Hedgehog. You don't miss your friends when you sleep. Not the Hedgehog picked up a little sharp stone and walked to the tree. Rabbit, he said, there's something I want you to do for me. Rabbit ate a little bit of green grass, then a dandelion, and then some clovers. And Hedgehog wrote a message on the bark. Dear Rabbit, please save me a little bit of winter for when I wake up. Love, Hedgehog. I've written it down so you won't forget, said Hedgehog. Please, save me a little bit of winter. But why, said Rabbit. Because I want to know what winter feels like, said Hedgehog. Winter is hard and white, said Rabbit, and winter is cold. But what is cold, said Hedgehog. I'm cold now. Cold and sleepy. Rabbit prodded his friend. Ouch! He cried. Rabbit, said Hedgehog, it's time for me to find somewhere warm to spend the winter. Rabbit sucked his paw. I'll miss you, he said. Winter was bad that year. Snow fell. The lake turned to ice. But Rabbit was warm in his burrow. But he was also very hungry. That's the trouble with winter, said Rabbit, as he hopped outside. The colder it is, the more food I want. He looked around. And the colder it is, the less food I find. There was no green grass, there was no pink clover, just Rabbit had to make do with brown. Brown leaves, brown bark, a brown acorn. Rabbit looked at the tree where Hedgehog had written his message, and he dropped his acorn in surprise. See? Some of the message is missing. Do you guys remember what it says? No? All right, we'll find out. The acorn rolled. It gathered snow and turned into a great snowball. Rabbit read the message. Oh, dear, he said. A little bit of what? The wind blew, icy cold. Rabbit looked down at the snowball and remembered. A little bit of winter, he said. Rabbit rolled the snowball over the snow. It grew bigger and bigger. Rabbit wrapped the snowball in leaves. They will keep the warm out, and they will keep the cold in, said Rabbit. Then I'll store it underground. Spring finally came. The sun shone, the snow melted, and the lake turned back to water. Hedgehog woke up. Hedgehog, said Rabbit. Rabbit, said Hedgehog. Oh, Rabbit, said Hedgehog, you have eaten winter. No, said Rabbit, I ate the bark, but I saved winter. It's in my burrow. I'll go get it. Hedgehog poked at the soft brown ball. You told me winter was hard and white, he said, and cold. Just wait, said Rabbit. He pulled off the leaves one by one. Hedgehog stared at the snowball. It looked like winter. Hedgehog sniffed the snowball. It smelled like winter. Hedgehog grasped the snowball in his paws. Ouch! He cried. It bit me! That, said Rabbit, is what winter feels like.
Stop down there.
Thank you for remembering, said Hedgehog. I remembered because I missed you, said Rabbit. Did you miss me? Hedgehog sighed. Oh, Rabbit, he said. The end.